Alright, so we mic'd the crank. Everything's within spec, so it's awesome. I don't have to touch the crank. I mean, the ridges aren't bad in it, nothing. It's good to go. Oil pump, new. Water pump, I still need to get a metal impeller water pump in it. Cam looks phenomenal, and there's really no scoring or nothing on it that I'm worried about. For those of you guys wondering, I run an Autotech 277. I want to go to an Autotech 288, which will do. Right now it's got the dual valve springs in it, but I want to do brand new dual valve springs, dual retainers, the titanium retainers. I want to do the old style solid lifters, and that should help it quite a bit. I'm going to port the exhaust side of the head, and I'm just going to port match the intake side to the lower intake, and then I'm going to port match the lower intake manifold to the upper intake manifold, and then port match the upper intake manifold to the throttle body. I don't really worry a whole lot about porting the intake side on this. It's an 8 valve. You're not going to see enough significant difference in airflow on an 8 valve like this to port the freaking intake side out. You're cramming air down it with boost anyways. You got to modify this for a Ford EDIS ignition system. I'm going to go to a Mk4 PCV V3 Extra. Finally went and got a new hone. With the new hone, we can finish that cylinder up right there, shiny one. The others are cleaned up. Got the new connecting rod bearings in, cleaned the pistons up. The wrist pins look phenomenal in them. Old bearings are about wiped out, to be honest with you. Number one, it really took a beating. Typical Volkswagen oil pan, I got to do some crap with that. It's not happy. There's cracks and things in it. Went and grabbed some primer today. Ceramic, 500 degree. Then you can lay about whatever you want over the top. Rust-Oleum will be fine. Then I'll lay it with ceramic clear, and it'll hold up just fine. It ain't gonna chip off. It ain't gonna, I'm not hitting the damn thing with a chisel every day. Otherwise, block is about clean. I'm gonna take it, wash the whole thing out in the morning, get her all straightened out, and we'll be ready to drop the crank in it. And then I got to grab the plastic gauge, and we're going to go through and check the whole crank and all. Little assembly lube, so you don't have to spend $9–10 on it. Shit's like $4. Go get you some Marvel Mist Oil. If you're still a little bit worried about it and it not being what you want it to be, mix just a tiny bit of 90 weight in there, and it'll be fine. It's phenomenal for assembly lube. Otherwise, I think that's about it. Maybe we'll get back tomorrow and when we get the block cleaned up. Thanks for watching, guys, and hope you have a good night.